Hey fam, this is Rod, Andy, and Chef RJ with the Heart Review. We are in town to find out who has the best food available in Philadelphia, the home of the Eagles. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how they treat us, how good the food is, and how good the food tastes. And we're looking forward to report back to you at the Heart Review. Let's get busy. Pulled in town about 10:30 in the morning, and our first stop had to be the iconic Geno's Philly Steak and Cheese. This has been on my bucket list my whole entire life. Alexa, what can you tell us about that?
From tastingtable.com. In business since 1966, Geno's Steaks is one of the most famous cheesesteak spots in Philly, in no small part because of their friendly competition with Pat's, just a few steps away.
To be honest, I always heard about Geno's Philly Steak and Cheese, but I had never heard of Pat's until we arrived in town and started directly across the street from each other and in direct competition with each other. And they both had equal amounts of business. So I was really curious, and we were really curious, who had the best tasting Philly steak and cheese, because that's what they both specialized in. And we were pleasantly pleased. Well, I'll let you wait until we do the review. That's Geno's. This is the Heart Review.com. Well, this is Rod and Chef RJ. We're in Philadelphia, coming to chase the famous Geno's cheesesteak. I've heard talk about this place for years, and I always say I'm gonna come visit. That's a electric motorcycle, y'all. Oh my goodness. So we finally made it. Nice place, nice colors. Whoa, that'll run me over. That's great shit.
Father is trying this up now. Let's see how you like this. Oh, see, to be like you say it right.
I see him demonstrate and all over your face. Sing my song, y'all. You ain't gotta say one word. Tell them what to do, baby.
It's really good. I like it.
What you rating at that?
Got me a hiccup. I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna give it a 9. Don't come here with your suit on, because you'll have juice all over you. This is Rod from the Heart Review.
Dad's trying it with the hot sauce now. He's not usually a big hot sauce fan, but he's trying it out.
I see him demonstrate.
That's some hot sauce. That's a real hot sauce.
You ain't gotta say one word.
Yeah, that's good. Already rated it.
All right. I'm just gonna taste the famous Gino steak and cheese.
Honestly, it's 7.5.
Every day is right.
7.5.
That's it. What's up?
I should have got a napkin.
Gino steak, D's tasting it. I'm gonna give it to it with the sauce on it.
What kind of sauce is this?
I'll let you wait and see the special sauce. Red.
Oh, that's hot. Ooh, baby. All these onions though. Too many onions. Pretty good. Share the napkin. Don't look at my face.
Nothing on your face.
Oh, that's spicy. That's my speed there.
The hot review came all the way down to Philadelphia to get Gino steak and cheese. How you rate it?
I give it a 6, 7. A 6 or a 7. Just because of all these freaking onions. My God. So they chopped the whole onion in this. But it's pretty good.
I tell you guys every day, a lot of days I want to take her black card. Some mistake she make about the food and what's in it. All right.
That's good. I'm just not tasting the cheese though.
Now we're going to go across the street to the competition. We're going to taste their steak and cheese next.
This is the hot review. We're at Pat's King of Steak. They are the competition to Gino's, and we're gonna see how theirs taste. Chef RJ is gonna go first. Go ahead, Chef. One.
6.5. It's a little more sauce or juice. It's a little dry, but it's good.
What you give it? 6.5?
Yeah, go to the 7. Yeah, he's soft.
Okay. So is D gonna taste it? We at Pat's King of the Steak, across the street from Gino's.
It's a little more greasier. And I don't taste the cheese. And I need the sauce.
Speak up, please.
I need the sauce like I have from Gino's. It kind of tastes like the aftertaste of a White Castle burger. But need a little something more for me. So I give it about a 5.
Pat King of Steaks, competition to Gino's.
think Gino's a little bit more juicy. And these are the cheese fries. That's some good cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese that is. That's some really, really good cheese. Rod from the Heart Review. This cheese that goes on the fries is so good. I'm gonna put it on the front of this sub. See if it changes the taste at all. I gave it a 7.5. See here. Let y'all see it. I'm sorry. That raises it to a 9.5 with that cheese on it. Yeah, this is the Heart Review. Oh, and the fries. I give the fries 9.8. D, will you get the fries?
I give them a 9. They're really good.
Same. 9's about the appropriate rating.
All right. You heard it here first from the Heart Review. Oh, that cold water feels good. It's 90 degrees here in Philly. That cold water feels so good. Our next stop was Doughhead's Pizza, where they only sell one size pizza, which is odd to me. But as you see here, it looks very, very good. And here's the review. Okay, D, here's the Heart Review. It's getting ready to taste Doughhead Pizza.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. These are big pieces of what is this supposed to be?
Some meat lovers.
Sausage or whatever. It's okay. I'm not a fan of thin crust. A little greasy. Taste this. It's a big old piece of Italian sausage, real Italian sausage, not crumbles.
Scale to 1 to 10.
I give it an 8 because this is actual meat. They don't have ham little pieces. This is like big ham slices on here. Actual Italian sausage, just cut up in big chunks, not crumbles or anything. As I was saying, this has ham slices. I mean big ham slices, not little bitty pieces. And like I said, the Italian sausage big. I don't know if I may be repeating myself because there was a commotion. A lady, 2 dogs, I guess, pulled her down. So of course we had to look. But overall, I'll say the pizza is good. Just don't like the thin crust. The meat is actually, you can see, no crumbles. This is D in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Okay, Chef RJ is trying the pizza. These are really humongous slices. It's a thin crust, so it's kind of sloppy, and then it's hot.
We just got a ham. And yeah, ham side. Probably a 7 out of 10. No. A little too greasy. If that makes any sense. A little too greasy.
It's probably because it has some actual pieces of meat on there. It's not little bitty pieces.
Yeah, so 7 out of 10 for me.
7 out of 10 for Chef RJ. Hey fam, this your boy Rod here with the Heart Review. I'm getting ready to taste Doe's Head Pizza in Pennsylvania. It's definitely got some grease on it, which is good. It's not good for your heart. All the ingredients on here are the real thing, so they didn't cut no shorts on that. They only sell one size, which is a large. Let's try them out. See it? I like it. I like the way the cheese tastes. I like the way the cheese sauce tastes. Pepperoni is a good quality pepperoni. It's a really good bacon. And the sausage, it's a really good, about to blow away. The sausage is a really good sausage. I say get a pass from me. I'm going to give it 8.9. Look, I'm going to take just a second to talk about these cookies. This idea they have gotten is so simple, anybody can do it. They make sure the cookie stays in the oven. So when you get them, they're sloppy, soft, warm, texture, melt in your mouth, break off in your hand. Delicious. They keep them in the little oven right there, and they don't pull them out until you order them. They got a good system here. And even though we've been in a lot of different states and a lot of these restaurants, they all are delicious. It's extremely hot outside, about 90 degrees, and she is crying like a baby, so she's gonna do her taste test. She's gonna do her taste test in the car. Go ahead. We have here at D, we have here sugar, we got white chocolate, double chocolate, and chocolate chip.
I like chocolate. It's good. It reminds me of Hudson's when they had their food department and cookies. This is what I used to get there, and they had white chocolate in them.
Next one,
that's my little piece.
Next one, please. It's gonna be a problem at the Heart Review here.
It sure is.
That's too big of a piece for a taste test.
Good. Look at him, see? How you gonna tell me what? Look at that. Get out of here. Look at him. Look at him.
Look. Taste test.
I'm like the 2-year-old.
This is sugar cookie.
I'm sweeter now. Look at him.
Scale of 1 to 10 overall.
They're 10. You gonna give me these little big piece cookies? No, we haven't ate. We taste test stuff. No, don't be trying to. He trying to keep my hand from the cookie. They say warmer. They are warm, and so it makes the chips real gooey. Yes, insomnia. I am.
All right, Chef RJ is checking chocolate chip. The double chocolate. Right. Put that down. You got your.
You
Look.
oh
Move on to the next cookie, buddy. 2 more cookies in there. Get a piece of the sugar. Come on. So you playing game. And this is the white chocolate.
I'm making
What's
sure.
your review?
I hear more mistakes from it. I hear more mistakes from it.
What's your review, Chuck?
I'm not sure. I need to taste a little bit more.
Well, we're gonna end this live. Chef RJ's not sure what the right. We had Insomnia Cookies in Baltimore, Maryland. Girls, now we in Baltimore. Philadelphia. I'm sorry. I don't know where we at. I lost my mind over the cookies. Look at the show. Reaching for my goodness. Oh my goodness. In Philadelphia, this is theheartreview.com. Let's ride with the Heart Review. I'm getting ready to taste test Insomnia Cookies. We are in Philadelphia and it's so soft. Come out warm. Chocolate chip. That's an 8. 9. Chocolate chips are 9. Double chocolate chip. Another 9. This is white chocolate. Nine. And this is sugar cookie falling apart in my hand. Ten. Extremely good. Oh my God, it's good. It's your boy Rod on the heartreview.com. Well, bye, Geno's and Pat. We totally enjoyed our time. We got in early. We stayed till late afternoon. And another point, Geno's has a DJ out there during the day, so they really mix it up well. We had a good time. Now we're going to move on downtown. Right now, D's shopping, so me and RJ is driving around in the neighborhood, and we found this little spot where the homeless people have cut a hole in the gate, and they go down and they fish, and they congregate down in this area. And the water was a little dirty, so I don't know if I'll be eating those fish. But now we're getting ready to get in the car and head downtown. This bridge in Philly was way up in the air. It's amazing how men can build things that tall up, that's far up from the water.
Save my life. I'm usually a stickler.
Way up here.
Oh my God.
Way up here. How they build this thing this tall? Okay, this is right here, Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Philadelphia Eagles. As you can see, it's covered in solar panels, which was a really good idea. It's a nice looking building, well constructed. And from there, we headed on downtown. This is the Philadelphia Convention Center. We had a destination in mind. We were headed to the Philadelphia Museum of Art to run up those 72 stone stairs that Rocky Balboa made his first movie running up. And it's something that's been on my bucket list, I must admit. It's kind of down near the bottom, but it's something I always wanted to do. Then about a year or two ago, a pastor friend of mine, he went there and he ran the steps. I said, oh yeah, I got to get there. So we were here doing a review, and no perfect timing for me to run up those steps than today. So As we drive through town, I'm a person who loves architecture. I love how buildings are made. I love big, tall buildings, especially when they are different. And nothing's more different than that building right there sitting in the middle of the street. I couldn't confirm the name of it. I think it's the City Hall, but it has police all around it. As we passed that building right there on the side, this couple here was getting married. The whole entire crew was there. All the family and friends was there. The groomsmen, everybody was there. I just didn't picture them in the picture, but I thought it was a beautiful thing, and they took some really beautiful pictures. Well, after we got past them, we did a little bit more driving. This picture's sort of out of the way. See, we passing that building. That's that big building in the middle of the street with the police around all four sides. I like the architecture of this building here and how it's made. I took a while to put that building together like that. So now we continue to drive. We almost to our destination. We're going to listen to a little music until we get to the park. Y'all stay tuned. As we get to the music, I really just want to take a minute just to tell you why we do what we do. What we do at the Heart Review is we go to Philly and we check out the food. We go to Mississippi, check out the food. We go to Boston, check out the food. Go to Ohio, check out the food. When you find yourself in these places, you don't have to guess whether the food is good at a particular restaurant or not. You can go to the Heart Review and find out how good their food is. Find out how good their service is. Find out how good the staff overall is. And then how much you're going to pay and get the best bang for your buck. That's why we do what we do. All we ask is if you find it in your heart to help us out, you can cash app us at the $, the Heart Review. That's the $, HART Review. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. This monument here is the Washington Monument. The bronze monument portrays the nation's first president, George Washington, in his role as commander-in-chief of the Revolutionary War in 1775 to 1783. It has some risky pictures here of the statues. They're standing there naked. The men and women are really close. All that stuff is natural. But it's some risky, I want to call it X-rated, even though it's not X-rated. Next is a video of me walking around the fountain, and I'm going to cut it short. I spoke around it as I walk. It has writing that goes all the way around the fountain, but the water was so loud it would make it uncomfortable for your ears. Now, these are the steps that Rocky climbed in his first movie, and I'm looking to go up these steps and have a good time with it. Spoiler alert, my son put his thumb in the picture when I celebrated when I got to the top. Adrian, I'm doing this for you, baby. Adrian, I did it! Adrian!
As you can see in this shot, there's a smudge look like. These are the victory steps of where Rocky Balboa ran up at the Philadelphia Museum. Rodney achieved and made it to the top, and in a moment of his celebration, Chef had his finger in the middle. He's good at operating knives and spatulas, but he's not great at doing camera. So this picture of the drone flying over the museum does it justice. It was an awesome sight to see, beautiful, and it was nice to see it actually where this movie was filmed. Also, Mr. Softy was outside of the museum, and this ice cream reminded me of when I was a child. This was an actual Mr. Softy. The ones that we see here now doesn't taste anything like this. My son was so overwhelmed with the taste, he couldn't believe it. And it was so hot, it melted as soon as the gentleman gave it to us. it was melting. Here's some beautiful architecture that we witnessed while we were here in Philadelphia. And one of these pictures here, it looks like you got a stairway to heaven. This one is an awesome building that was in progress to be built. We had seen so many other beautiful buildings as we were riding around through Philadelphia. And on this day that we couldn't park in certain locations, we were unsure. Then we stopped at a restaurant to grab something as we were leaving out of town, Del Frisco's Grill. I drove around while Rodney and RJ went in to order, and lo and behold, because we couldn't park anywhere close, they sat down and ate and left me out in the car riding around.
Spoiler alert, those are some bad ribs. I'm trying the fries with the sauce. That's a really, really good sauce. Mashed potatoes. Butter here. That's a 10. We had a quality restaurant, which is listed below. It's a quality food. This is Rob from the heartreview.com. Right. That's with the sauce, right?
Right, too. Huh?
Yeah, that's sauce right there.
9 out of 10 for everything so far.
9 out of 10. Well, you heard it from Chef RJ, 9 out of 10. It's Rob, theheartreview.com. El Frisco is one of the best restaurants that we've ever ate at in Philly. That those ribs didn't look like ribs. They were delicious. Those fries were tasty. And those mashed potatoes were on point. And I don't know what kind of butter they put on them. Wow. Here go D.
I'm trying Del Frisco Grill. I assume this is a rib. It sure don't look like it.
Now she want to try it with this sauce.
It's awfully thick.
This is the main ingredients of this entanglement.
The sauce is okay. It tastes like some off of Panda's Express chicken. Remind me of that kind of sauce. But the rib is thick. I don't see no fat. It's not bad.
What do you rate the rib?
Give it about a 6. It looks like it's fried rib.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna have to fight with D on this one. I think this is one of the best ribs I ever taste. And I like my ribs generally cooked on a grill. This one was cooked in some kind of oven. But it is, to me, you know, and we have, guess have a different opinion, it is to me extremely delicious. I give it a 10, maybe even an 11. Well, this is Rob from the Heart Review, and this is
D.
See you guys on the flip side. Now the French fries.
I would say put sauce on, but you criticize the sauce. So.
They taste these are seasoned versus that other restaurant that just seemed like they didn't have nothing on.
See, that's what the heart review is about. When me and Chef RJ went inside and reviewed the food, we gave it an extremely high ratings, in the 10s. It was so good. D has hit it around the 6. It doesn't mean that she's wrong, and it definitely doesn't mean that we're wrong. Everybody's taste buds are different. But I'm telling you, if you in Philadelphia and you downtown and you want some good food or some good ribeyes, they got some good ribeye and good steaks also, this is the place to come. If you spend your money here, you're not going to walk out disappointed. They're professional. They're top class, top tier. The cook is top tier. And bartender Chris is excellent. Come down here and check them out. Taste their food and spend your money here. You get your whole bang for your buck. This is Rod with the Heart Review.
Yep. I'm going to catch me putting something on my mouth. This is D.
All right, and if you can see the luggage behind me at Nord, we on the road. Signing off. Till next time. It's Rod from the Heart Review. We are in Chinatown. It's all Chinese restaurants all up and down the street. Everything you can think of. Tofu, seafood, wooey, hot pot, yao, mao, yao. They got all these funny names I can't have pronounced. But this whole area in Philadelphia is almost dedicated to Chinese restaurants. We're going to highlight some of them. We're going to taste the cuisine at some of them. We're going to check them out. See who has good food. Even if the English is not good, how they treat us, and we'll report back to you. This is Rod at theheartreview.com.
So, this is Chinatown. I decided to stop by this Ibisu small business. There's a little bit of a Japanese store. They sell a assortment of drinks, stuff from Japan. I decided to stop by to check it out. They had a little bit of a shop for mochi donuts. They're like a sticky kind of donut. So I want to give a little taste test, see how they taste. I got the cookies and cream flavor.
What kind of place is this?
It's a Japanese life place.
Okay, you eating the what?
A mochi donut.
You guys, so y'all know we're in Chinatown.
Oh my god, this is good. Oh, chewy. Good. 9 out of 10. It's really good. I really like the frosting.
Oh, your lip.
So I also grabbed some nice Madoki ramen, spicy ramen. It was really spicy, I will say. It was really tasty. Got some chocolates to also get. I also want to say how high traffic it was, but they keep it very nice and clean, orderly. I appreciate that a lot to look around. Makes the store pop out a little more. Got a little juice. It was very sweet and very tasty. And we also decided to see some other restaurants down there, like the Love Ramen and all that. But then, unfortunately, we couldn't try them because they were closed. But they look like nice places that I wouldn't mind stopping by for another visit. So that was our Chinatown visit.
Well, the sun has went down, the night is falling, and we're on our way out of town, headed to our next destination. The Heart Review enjoy traveling, going state to state, finding the best foods there is that you might enjoy when you take your trips. We ended up in traffic for about an hour of an accident scene. And accident scenes, always you wonder, why is the traffic so slow if we only lost one lane? But nevertheless, we was in no hurry. Glad we wasn't in an accident. Pray for those who was. Grateful for our time here. Grateful for our experience here. We've had life-changing experience together as a family. These are memories that will go on with us forever. And we learned a lot about the food scene. And we were not disappointed in Philadelphia. This is the heartreview.com.